Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. So you guys listen, we are still talking about Inno Sadiki's house, okay? Or her and her family. So, because they're still trending, you guys. So, as long as the story is trending, you guys seem to just only want to watch whatever is trending at the time. So, that's what we're going to talk about. And I've been wondering where they were when the fire started. Where was she? Where was the husband? Where were the kids? Where was the nanny? Okay, who was in the house? Who saw the fire? What started the fire? I think this article explains all of that. So it says here, if not us, then who? Inno Sadiki, after her house burns down. This is a story written by Usia for Drum. It's a dreaded call that no one ever wants to receive. But instead of feeling sorry for herself and her family, actress and content creator Inno Sadiki chooses to see this grief as an opportunity to give God the glory. On Monday, Inno got a call from her husband telling her to urgently come home because their house was on fire. When she arrived from the engagement she was at, nothing could have prepared her for what she would find. There was nothing left, she tells Trump. We are still trying to figure out what happened. We are still waiting for the investigators to come and do the assessment. Okay. The mentioning of the investigators coming to do the assessment makes me feel like they definitely do have insurance. Okay. Because if they were just going to, if they were waiting for the investigators from the SAPS, I don't think they'll be talking about the assessment. You know what I mean? They will be coming to take a statement or something. I don't know. I feel like they do have insurance because there has been the question on the internet whether they have insurance or not. Why are you asking for donations? Don't you have insurance? That's what people are asking. It's not me, it's the people in the internet. The fire did not start inside the house. We do not know if anyone was burning something and something was blown by the wind to our house and caught on the thatch roof. The way I love the thatch roof, guys. Now I'm like, maybe it's not a good idea because I think it burns very easy because it's basically grass. My husband was home with a helper and the kids. It's the kids that saw the fire when smoke started coming in their rooms and they were screaming for help. But even with everything that is currently happening, Inno says that her eyes are still fixed on Jesus. We have lost so much, but Jesus is the Lord. I am grateful that my family was not hurt. We can replace every single item we lost, but we cannot replace our lives. We thank God for this continued protection, even at this time. We have lost everything. We do not even have toothbrushes or our children's school uniform and books. We have literally started on a clean slate, not just metaphorically, but we have told ourselves that we will not allow the enemy to blind us into not being grateful. This can happen to anyone, so we cannot cry and say, why us? God, because if not us, then who? Who else must suffer this kind of loss? The Four Ways house was a dream home. It is on a beautiful plot. My husband and I have always wanted to have our own little farmhouse. We have always wanted to have freedom of space. We have always wanted our kids to be able to have space to play outside and to have large rooms inside the house. We have our children little cinema. We have our little cinema, and my husband and I had his man cave. Now all of that is gone. Following the fire, took to social media to share about the family's loss, and there has been a backlash about how she had time to shoot content even at a time of loss. Says that she cannot respond to people judging her way of dealing with loss. I do not have the muscle to respond to people. If all I can get out of this is content, then so be it. Okay. This is a message to show the power of God and restoration. Things happen in the physical, but they start in the spiritual realm first. This is our season to suffer this loss, and our lives will be a living testimony of His goodness. Okay, so that's what they're saying. The husband was there, the kids were there, she wasn't there. The kids are the ones that saw the fire first because there was smoke in the children's room, and then they called her, and then she came home, and by the time she got home, everything was gone. Okay, So I hope it answers some of your questions, okay, and some of mine too, okay. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about. And please go into the comment section and tell me what you think about this. Also, like the video before we're gonna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda.